Wingapo. So I have an interesting question. Does anyone else on this entire planet enjoy wearing their tennis shoes without socks? Because I hate wearing socks. Trust me, I understand the consequences of my actions because I just had to wash my feet. Because, yes. Just curious. How do we feel about that? Sound off. Let me know. How do we feel? Do we hate me now just because I wear shoes without socks? I don't know. Anyway, so since it's been an entire dynasty since I've done my makeup, I have a plethora of things that I have not used yet. So this video is just a full face of new to me products. They're not necessarily brand new products. Some of them are definitely newer, but not all of them are brand new or just released or anything like that. They're just new to me. I've never used them before, and we're going to do that in this video. My skin is already prepped. It's nice and clean and all that fun stuff. So I'm just gonna start right away with primer, and I'm gonna be using the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, and I've been looking for this for forever, and I literally just found it like less than a week ago, about a week ago. It smells like nothing. It's much softer than I thought it was going to be. I know some people do not believe in primers, but I don't know. I feel like it gives your skin a nice surface to start everything on. Nice and soft and very even. And then I like to use a liquid highlighter underneath everything, not on my whole face, just on like certain areas. And I'm going to be using the Suva Beauty, and this is in Trust Fund. I have never used one of these little droppy thingies for highlighter before, so this could be fun. This is a lot. There's a lot happening. Are we ready for the Instagram views, everyone? I have no idea what I'm doing. Hold on, let's try this again. Maybe this time it'll be a little bit more eventful. I hate it so much. Oh my goodness. Am I doing it right? This is going to be a lot of highlighter. That's okay. This is fine. Whoa, buddy. See, that was enough for the center of my forehead. Maybe we can bring that up there. Wow. I feel like this would do better mixed in with things. So like if I mixed it in with my foundation, it would have done better, because this is just excessive. I feel like it did help soften out the edges there. Cool. Okay. Now that that's done with, the foundation slash concealer that I'm going to be using is Tarte Found Sealer. It's supposed to be like half foundation, half concealer. It's called a multitasking foundation. And I have no idea what shade this is in. probably told me in the box that I got it in. I even have a new sponge that I've never used before. This is from Kaylin Cosmetics. You can see the name right there, and then the different sides. And it's kind of fuzzy, so this will be very interesting. Supposedly you're supposed to be able to use it as a brush and a sponge, so I don't really know how to take that. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pump this guy onto the small edge right here, and see what happens. I do feel how this can be used as a brush. Interesting. Oh, I also don't have concealer. I was just planning on using this guy. Let's just see what he's made of. I do feel like whatever color this is, it goes very well with my skin tone. Not 100% sure how I feel about it yet. I'm gonna try dabbing it on with my finger. I can feel the thickness, how it's supposed to be a concealer and a foundation. Like I'm getting it. I'm feeling it. Let's see what happens when we do this. That's very interesting. I feel like it is quite streaky when you do that. But I guess since it's like a brush and a sponge, you can just brush it out and then dab it out. It's very interesting. I do feel like it's super, super cakey. I would like something a little bit lighter under my eyes. But I think I'm just gonna put a teeny tiny bit more underneath my eyes, underneath this eye, because I did it on the other side. I do like to use concealer that's a little bit lighter than my skin tone. I don't have any cream contour, so we are going to do our best. Was I supposed to wet this? I have no idea. If I was supposed to wet this, I didn't. So that might be the reasoning why this is kind of being weird. Like, it wasn't terrible. It was not a terrible experience by any means. But, if I was supposed to wet this, I don't know if I was. Because I'm so used to using my Stands Out Beauty Sponge where you do not have to wet it that I literally didn't even think about it. I completely forgot that that's normal. But we're just gonna power through. I have here the Kat Von D. I know some people can't stand her. Whatever, I don't care. The Lock-It setting powder in translucent. So we're gonna use that today. The lid is just so tiny that it's hard to get this guy in there. I kind of want to put this on a bigger surface area. I'm gonna ruin this phone case. Just so that I have more space to dip this. A dippy dippy dip. Now we've got more of the it is a very soft powder, and I do feel like it's blending into my skin very easily, and it's not leaving like a white residue, which I like a lot. And I'm using this guy to put it on my problem areas, or what I consider to be my problem areas. So like my oiliest parts, so like my under my eyes, my eyelids, any crease lines that I might have. So I'm also going to put this in the center of my forehead. And then I'm also going to put this on the side of my nose. And then I'm just going to use a nice fluffy brush. This is like a rose gold's unicorn set. I don't know, but it's super soft. I have had a little bit of bristle fall out, but nothing super crazy. I've only used it once. I'm gonna use it again today, and that's gonna put the powder all over the rest of my face. I had a couple of them coming out. Okay. Okay, we're gonna stop that now. I do wish I had a concealer that I could use for under my eyes, but I don't. And I don't know if I like how this found sealer did. We have a lovely amount of creasing under the eyes already. I love that. Okay, I have 3 different new setting sprays to use. I know I'm gonna like this. I love the Slay All Day formula. I just don't know if I like the smell. I feel like I will. It's in Dreamsicle. But I love the Slay All Day formula from Gerard Cosmetics. This is from the Rich Luxe collaboration. That's the word I'm looking for. And I think I'm going to start with this one. Oh my goodness. Oh, it smells just like a dreamsicle. That smells so good. I honestly feel like ice cream just melted all over my face. And next I have Marc Jacobs in Tantric Omega Bronze. And this is freaking huge. Look at this. It's huge. Oh my god. That's my cheeks. Brownies are being made and they smell so good. There's so many things that smell good in this apartment right now. There's brownies. I had incense going. It's probably still going because it's huge. I've never seen incense that big before. There are so many. That's what she said jokes in this video right now. This spray. Everything just smells so good. I like this color. It's not like super crazy. I like to use one of these guys for my nose because it gives you a nice straight line. I'm not good at nose contouring. I just kind of throw it on there. I feel like I always put too much nose contour on. Oh well. Cool. I like that. It's a very nice color. And this is gonna last me for a million years. I'm mixing setting sprays and I don't even care. I have the Morphe Jeffree Star setting spray. Strawberry scent. Oh my gosh. This is the first Morphe product that I've ever purchased. I thought about getting his palette, but you know, money doesn't grow on trees. Whoa. I do not know how I feel about that scent. I love how fine the mister is though, and I like that it's a continuous spray. I don't know if it's because of the fan or what. I don't know if I was too close. It's in my mouth. But the smell reminds me of the 90s, like the strawberry smackers. I feel like that's what it reminds me of. But it's not super intense. It's not very overpowering. It is very subtle. Got in my mouth. It was very sweet. She's very sweet. It is a very fine mister though. I don't know if you can see it. And it also just reminds me of the 90s. Like, it looks very 90s. I don't know. It's super cute. I'm happy I got it. Again, it's the first Morphe product I've ever gotten, and I absolutely love Jeffree Star, so that's the other reason why I got it. Okay, so I'm gonna move on to eyebrows, and I'm gonna be using, I never know how to say, Manna Kadar, I believe is how you say it. It comes with eyebrow stencils. I'm not gonna use that. That's weird to me. Also, like, how do you even do that? I have not used a powder for my eyebrows in a very long time. But we're gonna give it a go. I have a ton of angled brushes because I love them very much. They are my favorite brush. I feel like they are very underrated. You're probably gonna hear me say that for the rest of my life. And I think I'm gonna stick mainly with these three over here. Again, I haven't used powders to fill in my brows in a while. I'm probably not gonna talk a lot, so this is probably gonna get fast forwarded. So, see you in a bit. definitely a lot more pigmented than I thought it was going to be. But it's not bad. It's really not bad at all. I'm okay with it. I'm gonna use from the same brand. Yeah, Manna Kadar. I don't know if that's how you say it. Don't quote me on it. Okay. So on to the eyeballs, the eyelids. We are going to be using, ta-da, Jeffree Star's Mini Breaker. She is lovely. She's beauty and she's grace. I think I'm feeling kind of like a purple look today. I literally just sat and stared at the palette for like 5 minutes, trying to figure out what I wanted to do with it. Okay, anyway, I think what I'm gonna do with our Mini Breaker, I think we're gonna do kind of like a purplish look, and I really want to use No Offense as eyeliner or somewhere in my eyeballs, and I just feel like this and purple would go well together. I don't know. We're gonna play around and see what happens. So I'm gonna be taking Foreplay right here. And we're gonna put that in the crease. Okay, and we're done. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, and then I want to go in with Purple Punch right here in the middle. This is the lovely purple. And we're just going to blend that in with the pink and bring that down to the lid. Not all the way. I'm going to leave a little bit of space here. Okay. Now what I want to do is I want to go in with Bite Me right here. I'm going to use a smaller brush, and if I need to, a more fluffy brush. And that is going to go in that crease right along the outside. Right there on the edge. Oh my god, I'm living for it. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I think I want to take that and bring it down. Yes, I love that. Oh yes, I love how that looks. However, I do want to take a flatter brush and go back in with Purple Punch and really just pack that on so that we can really see that purple. Okay, now since I do not have concealer, we're gonna use this Tarte Dude. So the camera cut off, but while I was gone, I put the foundation, concealer, whatever thing on the inner corner, so I kind of like cut the crease, the inner corner, And then I used Oral on top of that, and I am loving it. And I just kind of blended everything out as seamlessly as I could. I want to use our friend No Offense. Okay, so what I'm going to attempt to do is draw a line on the top of this. And we'll see what happens. And if it turns out like garbage, then it turns out like garbage. Okay, so I think 2 layers really did it. I'm gonna do the other side off camera because it's taking a minute. So I'm gonna do the exact same thing on the other side, and it'll probably end up being 2 layers. I don't know, we'll see. BRB. Okay, so what I ended up doing on both sides is taking No Offense and doing my best to line on top of it. I'm not super great at that. I feel like this side turned out better than this side. I don't know. You can make your own opinions. I also took No Offense, and may I just say that blending out liquid lipstick is very hard. I have this glitter liner from Wispy Winks. That was really interesting. I felt like I was putting, have you ever played with like fake snow before? The kind of snow that like doesn't melt. I felt like that's what I was putting on. It's so cool. So the lashes that I want to put on today are from It's Likely Makeup. She's one of my favorite YouTubers. So lovely. And that's in Sleepy Starlet. I also have new eyelash glue. It's the Super Stronghold adhesive. I think I Envy by Kiss. On the bottom lash line. So I'm going to be using Pixie. And what's really cool about this mascara is it's 2 different wands in one. If you can see where it kind of cuts off right there. So if you twist off at the bottom of that, see that? You have this wand right here, a full wand. However, if you twist off at the top section right here, don't be stupid. It's a much smaller wand. I want to use this wand for my bottom lashes later. So I am going to put on these lashes, put on this mascara off camera. So I'll be right back. Okay, and that only took me like a half an hour to do, and it was not because of the products at all. It was simply because I'm terrible at putting false eyelashes on. The lashes are fantastic. The band is so thick. It literally looks like I have eyeliner on because the band is so thick, and I actually really, really like that. Also, this glue, yes. I really appreciate this glue because I still have no idea how long I'm supposed to wait for the glue to dry to get tacky so that it will stick better. I don't know. But this stuff, honestly, this helped a lot. And I actually feel like these lashes are going to stay on my face. Okay, so the mascara on my bottom lashes, I decided to leave it looking kind of like pokey and spiky. There was a lot of mascara on the wand. Not that I minded. That's perfectly fine with me. It doesn't really bother me. I think the only thing that I really didn't like was, since it's such a long tube, the wand is so long. So I felt like I didn't have as much control over the wand because it was so long and it's so thin. So it's just kind of flimsy. I don't know. I felt like I didn't have enough control over it. I have a new highlighter that I just got today from JJ Cosmetics in Lavender Legacy. And I'm very excited to try this. There isn't really a scent. I might smell something fruity, but I don't know if that's me from like washing my hands or anything else. But it's very, very light. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Oh. Okay, I was not expecting that. Okay, well, I'm obsessed. So I've never tried any of the Jeffree Star highlighters before, but if I ever do get my hands on one, I feel like this is going to give it a run for its money. I have one last setting spray, and this is the Bare Minerals Dew Mist. We're going to give that a go right now. You can never have too much setting spray. Lipstick, lip gloss. I didn't want to put anything crazy on my lips just because I didn't really want to take away from the eyes. I feel like that's the main focal point. So I just chose Angel Cake from Gerard Cosmetics, one of my absolute favorite brands. And it has a very sweet strawberry scent, very similar to the strawberry. I just dropped the Bare Minerals setting spray, which by the way has no scent. That did not have a scent at all. That's gonna stay on the floor. Whatever. Let's put some lip gloss on. I kind of really like the almost no lips look, just because I want the focus to be on the eyeballs. Everything that I've used, I did quite enjoy. I think the least favorite product that I used was the liquid highlighter, and that's just because it's just so much product. Like, there's so much in here, which I guess could be a good thing because it's gonna last forever. If you like this kind of product, you would enjoy this. I think the next least favorite product was the Found Sealer. I would definitely not recommend using this as a concealer. As a foundation, sure, but I just feel like it really gets in and shows off the texture of your skin. The powder from the eyebrow palette, which I really did enjoy. It's very, very pigmented. I probably won't use all the shades. I don't really know. We'll find out. If I do, it's not going to be in my eyebrows. For a powder, I liked it a lot. Obviously, I loved Mini Breaker. I loved all of the shadows that I used today. I used 4 out of this palette, and I loved them. They are very pigmented. They show up so incredibly well. Oh my gosh. Obviously I love the liquid lipstick. I've always loved his liquid lipsticks. Wispy Winks. I can dig it. I will probably order some more in different colors, and they have a lot of different colors. I really liked this glitter liner because it's not like a compact pan, and it's not a loose glitter. It already has like a gel formula, and I really, really like that. Highlighter, JJ Cosmetics, I see you. I see you. And the Lash Glue, I'm gonna use this a lot. Marc Jacobs bronzer, I like it. The powder, what I did like about it was when I put it on, it didn't give a white cast. Did exactly what it was supposed to do. Lip gloss, smells great. It's not too sticky. now that it's on my lips, it's dried down and it's not, yeah, it's not sticky. This guy, I don't know if this was supposed to be wet or not. It probably was. I will have to try this again wet and see if it makes a difference. All 3 of the setting sprays, I only have 2 because the third one fell on the floor. 2 thumbs up. I loved all of them. I forgot about the Poreless Putty Primer. I had no issues with it. I think it does a really good job smoothing out your skin. I think that just about wraps it up. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed this look. I hope you just had a bunch of fun. I'll do my best to link things down below that were in this video. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. I would love to hear from you and have you tag along for future adventures. Anyway, I think that wraps it up. Bye. How do you get this out? I need to learn to bring scissors in here. But I put that on the inside in the inner corner. In the inner corner, I put it on the inner. I also took No Offense and I put it in the inner corner